Hi, congrats on the win. Can you just walk us through that finishing sequence when you're finally able to get in that rear naked choke so tight?
Yes, the first round, she is a great good grappler, so I tried to finish the fight in the first round, but she's a good grappler, so she defended herself really well. I knew come to the second round she was tired, so I just went to the takedown again and tried to get the finish. So when I saw the opportunity, I just went and tried to choke.
You mentioned grappling. This division's awfully stacked with high-level grapplers. You now have 3 finishes in a row by submission. Have you put yourself in the conversation for one of the best grapplers in this division?
Yes, like I said on the Octagon interview, I want to get on the top 15. I hope my next opponent is somebody ranked. I want to fight for the best. I believe I'm one of the best grapplers in the division. I want an opportunity to show that, so I just waited for get on the top 15 and fight for the best.
As you started your MMA career and you became a high-level grappler, were there any fighters that you looked up to and kind of modeled your grappling game after?
Yes, UFC has a lot of great grapplers. I think Demian Maia, Khabib, Charles Oliveira is one of the people that I always watch and try to learn something, doing some videos. And yeah, that's one of the best grapplers. I just try to be just as good as them.
You mentioned you want to maybe get a ranked number next to your name soon. What do you want the rest of this year to look like for you? And do you have any opponents in mind?
I don't have any name in mind. I do want to be active this year. I want to fight 2 more times if possible. I believe my next opponent is ranked, so anybody that the UFC wants me to fight, I'm ready. I'm just waiting for the next opponent.
Congrats on the win. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Right here. When you look at the names in the division, just kind of going off the first one, you see somebody like Jillian Robertson, for instance. Like, where do you compare your grappling to hers? How do you feel that matchup goes?
Yeah, Jaqueline Amorim is a great grappler. I think she fought Polyana, I think 1 fight ago. I believe it's a great fight for me. I believe she's one of the best grappling. Fighting for her will be great to show that my high level grappler. So I think that's I know she has a fight lineup, so maybe whoever wins the next fight, I can fight the next.
And then when you go back to your UFC debut, obviously didn't go the way you wanted to. What do you think the biggest thing you've learned since your debut has been, since you've been able to rattle off all these wins in a row?
I think my debut was a big lesson for me because I think when I first signed for the UFC, I thought jiu-jitsu, I can do everything for my jiu-jitsu, and I believe now I know as I evolve as an MMA fighter, I know only my jiu-jitsu itself is not going to take me too far, so I need to be a complete fighter, so I'm trying to work on my strike and my wrestling to get better and be more dominant on my grip, because it's one thing when you fight only jiu-jitsu, it's one thing when you fight jiu-jitsu MMA. I think I start to understand that, so it's a different kind of grapple that you have to do MMA. I think now I'm finally put everything together.
And I'm just looking at the numbers right now. I think the most submissions in women's strawweight is 5 by Mackenzie Dern. You already have 3. So I'm assuming you're going to be looking at that record pretty quickly.
Yes, I didn't even knew that. I mean, it's great. You know, I'm still in the beginning of my career. I think I have only 4 fights in the UFC, so I can't wait to get more finishes in the future.